The biggest mistake I see people make with vacuum cleaners is buying the wrong type. They buy a cordless vacuum cleaner when they actually need a corded one, or a corded one when they need a cordless one. Or worse, they end up with both, with one of them doing nothing. After 5+ years of reviewing vacuum cleaners and comparing over 60 models this year, let me help you select the right one for you. First, I'll help you understand whether you actually need a cordless or a corded vacuum. Then I'll walk you through how to select the best one in each of these. If you're looking for robot vacuums instead, which are specialized for hands-free floor cleaning only, check the video I've linked over here. Such comparison videos are never sponsored on the channel, so that you get an unbiased perspective. With that, let's get started. Both corded and cordless are great for very different reasons. Go with a cordless vacuum cleaner if 1. You want to clean more frequently in the week in short bursts, like 15 to 30 minutes. 2. If you hate dragging a cord around the house. 3. If you want to clean fans, curtains, ceilings, the top of your cupboards very frequently. And 4. If you want a device for both home and car cleaning. Now go with a corded vacuum if 1. You'd like to do long deep cleaning sessions of 1 to 2 hours, usually once a week or once in a fortnight. 2. If you need a blower function in addition to vacuuming. 3. If your priority is maximum suction power at the lowest price. Now let's get into the details. I'll start with cordless vacuums and then move to the corded vacuum section. Jump to the right section from the timestamps. Cordless vacuum cleaners are priced anywhere from 5,000 to 65,000. The pricing varies based on suction power, battery life, motor wattage, attachments, and their build quality. Let's look at each of them independently. Suction power is the most important factor. It determines how much dust and hair the vacuum cleaner can pick up, especially from carpets, sofas, and mattresses. The challenge is that brands measure this differently. Some publish it in kilopascals and some in air watts. There's no direct conversion between the two because they are measured at different points of the airflow path. Here's a general thumb rule that I recommend. For only floor and dusting use, a 12 to 15 kilopascals or 80 air watts is sufficient. For sofa, mattress and carpet use, look for at least 18 to 22 kilopascals or 100 to 150 air watts. For pet hair and deep cleaning, go above 25 kilopascals or 150 air watts and above. As the suction power increases, price increases. Next, let's talk about another key aspect, the battery life, which determines how long you can clean in one go. Most cordless vacuums publish the runtime at the lowest suction setting. At max suction, the runtime is generally 1/3 of what is published. So here's what you'll get at different price points. Now, some vacuum cleaners come with a swappable battery, which lets you double the runtime. In most cases, the extra battery should be purchased separately and cost between 3,000 to 6,000 rupees. Next important aspect is the motor wattage, which tells you how long the vacuum cleaner can run continuously without overheating. 200 to 250 watts and above is good enough for a 30 to 40 minutes of continuous runtime. While it is definitely important, considering cordless vacuum cleaners have a shorter runtime, this aspect becomes more important for corded vacuum cleaners. A standard set of attachments like the flow brush, a crevice tool and a multi-purpose brush are there in all vacuum cleaners. Some attachments are missing in most budget vacuum cleaners. What are those? 1. A motorized upholstery or mattress brush. This is required for sofa, mattress and dust mite cleaning. Without a motorized brush in cordless vacuum cleaners, upholstery cleaning becomes cumbersome and ineffective. Honestly, if this is not included, I would skip this if your main need is to clean mattresses and sofas. The anti-tangle brush rollers are useful if you have long hair or you have pets in your house. Most premium cordless vacuums include these. Flex tube is useful for cleaning under sofas, beds or low-lying furniture without bending down. The vacuums you see on the screen include a flex tube. None of the cordless vacuums come with blowers. If you need a blower, you will have to go with a corded vacuum cleaner. In cordless vacuum cleaners, since the motor and attachments are together and not separate like corded vacuum cleaners, the weight is on your hand the entire time. This is important to understand, especially if you're cleaning curtains, fans or ceilings. Most cordless vacuum cleaners are upwards of 2 kgs in India. The lighter ones are generally only car vacuums and only useful for dusting. So keep this in mind before you purchase. Cordless vacuum bin sizes range from 200 ml to 1.5 liters. Larger bin means you will need to empty it fewer times. But since cordless vacuums are typically used for shorter cleaning runs and are easy to empty, even a 500 to 800 ml bin size is sufficient. The new Shark Detect Clean and Empty does a one-up over the other vacuums. It has an auto empty bin in the dock, so no emptying the bin for almost 45 days. All cordless vacuums today do come with a HEPA filter, which is required to prevent the fine dust from recirculating back in the air. Almost all of them have washable filters as well, so no recurring cost of filter purchase. Now there are a few value features which are a nice to have but not a must have in my opinion. The LCD or the LED display shows the suction mode, remaining battery and maintenance alerts on the device itself. This is available in mid-range to premium vacuums. The LED light on the floor brush shines light on the dust under sofas and dark corners. Generally useful to see under beds and sofas. Nice to have, not a must have. Laser dust detection is available in some premium models which have a laser that lets you see even fine dust. Again, nice to have but not a must have. Most cordless vacuums come with a 1-year warranty. A few brands extend this to 2 years on the motor. Service is the single biggest pain point in this category, especially for newer brands that have entered the market in the last 2 years. Some of them have great products but not a great service network. After doing a sentiment analysis of the vacuum cleaner brands I have reviewed, Dyson and Eureka Forbes have consistently had the best service satisfaction levels. Dreame, NUUK, Agaro and Bosch have good product satisfaction levels but average service satisfaction levels. But like I always say, always call the brand service center and confirm they cover your PIN code before buying, especially if you are in the tier 2 or the tier 3 city. So with that, let's get to my recommendations. Now that you understand what exactly to look for when you're selecting a vacuum cleaner for your needs. The 10,000 to 20,000 segment is a sweet spot for cordless vacuum cleaners. You get motorized upholstery attachments, better suction power and a better runtime of about 45 to 60 minutes in normal mode. My first recommendation here is the Agaro Supreme Cordless Vacuum Cleaner. This is one of the most popular cordless vacuum cleaners in the 15,000 range. It has a powerful 400 watt brushless motor with 25 kPa suction power and 3 adjustable modes, powerful at this price. Agaro's service network, however, is average and frankly a hit and miss as highlighted by many buyers. Build quality is solid but a bit plasticky. My take, with motorized upholstery attachments and a powerful motor and suction, this is a great value for money buy. Next is the Dreame R10 Pro Cordless Stick Vacuum. This has a 150 air watt suction comparable to mid-range Dyson vacuum cleaners and a 65-minute max runtime. It is powerful for daily cleaning of hard floors, carpets and pet hair. The anti-tangle V-shaped roller is useful if you have long hair or pets. The only catch, Dreame service has been flagged by many users. My take, the product is solid, service is average. If you're looking for a powerful vacuum at less than half the price of a Dyson, this is a good buy. Next is the NUUK Ren Pro Cordless Vacuum Cleaner. This has one of the best peak suction powers at 34 kPa and has a 180-degree flexi stick attachment that bends to reach under furniture, useful for cleaning under sofas, beds and other low-lying furniture. It comes with 8 attachments, multi-cyclone HEPA filtration and up to 60 minutes of runtime in the adaptive suction mode, where it adapts the suction power based on the amount of dust being sucked. The body, however, is a bit plasticky. My take, if NUUK service is available in your city, this is a strong buy. In the premium segment of vacuum cleaners, you not only get the best suction power and the best build quality, but you also get the widest range of attachments and the best service. I have 3 recommendations in this segment. If you're on a budget but you do want a Dyson, the Dyson V8 Absolute has extended support in India. You get 115 air watt suction, a 40-minute runtime, the Dyson build quality, the 2-year warranty including accidental damage protection, and the widest range of attachments in the cordless category. The catch, the 40-minute runtime is limited compared to newer mid-range cordless vacuum cleaners or even the newer Dyson models. The other catch is you have to hold the trigger throughout the cleaning process. There is no power lock, which can be tiring for longer cleaning runs. My take, the V8 is right for you, especially if you want the Dyson brand and the service network at the lowest possible entry price point. If you can stretch your budget a bit, the Dyson V11 Absolute is a more meaningful upgrade. At 185 air watt suction, a 60-minute runtime, a 540 ml bin size and the widest range of accessories makes this one of the best cordless vacuum cleaner buys. The 2-year warranty is also one of the best. So why not the V12 Detect Slim or the V15 if you ask me? Sure, the V12 Detect Slim is lighter, but it also has lower suction power and smaller bin size compared to the V11. The V15 is the highest configuration Dyson available, but it is also 20,000 more than the V11 at not much incremental value. The V11 is often out of stock, so my take, if the V11 is available, go for that. The next best option will be the V15, and if you want a lighter Dyson, then the V12. So earlier this year, Shark Ninja has launched their vacuum cleaners at around 25,000. Out of these, I recommend the Shark Detect Clean and Empty. This is the only cordless vacuum cleaner that comes with an auto empty base, similar to what robot vacuums have. So after cleaning, you can just dock the vacuum into the base and it automatically empties the dustbin into a bag that only needs replacement every 45 days. It also has a 60-minute runtime, a flex wand that bends to reach under sofas and beds, anti-hair wrap roller brush, and HEPA filters for 99.9% allergen filtration. But you need to know that the auto empty base does need permanent floor space. There is a recurring cost to replacing the bag, and Shark is still a new brand in India. So service is still being established and is metro focused. So be aware of that before you buy. Under the 10,000 segment, vacuum cleaners are good only for light dusting, floor cleaning and occasional car cleaning. But upholstery attachments are mostly missing and suction power and runtime is low as well. So be aware of that before you purchase. This year I have only one recommendation in this segment, and it is the Kent Zoom Plus cordless vacuum cleaner. With a 140 watt motor and a 15 kPa suction power, this is good for daily floor cleaning and dusting for about 30 minutes. The runtime is much lower at a higher suction power. You get a washable HEPA filter, a multi-nozzle attachment, a crevice tool and a Cyclone 5 technology for decent suction. My take, this works if your needs are limited to floor cleaning and dusting, but not for intense cleaning. Now let's talk about vacuum cleaners with cords. These are ideal if you do long deep cleaning sessions, 1 to 2 hours of mattress, sofa and carpet cleaning at one go. The purchase criteria overlaps with cordless, but with some important differences. The first decision to make is whether you want an upright vacuum cleaner or a canister vacuum. How do you do that? Let us discuss that a bit. In a canister vacuum cleaner, the motor and dustbin are generally on the floor, while for upright vacuum cleaner, it is one tall unit similar to cordless vacuums. Canister vacuum cleaners are better in general for cleaning hard floors, upholstery like sofas, mattresses, curtains, or for cleaning overhead like fans and above fridges. These give maximum suction power. On the other hand, upright vacuum cleaners are better if you have large carpeted floors. They are not suitable for stairs or for upholstery cleaning. Canister vacuum cleaners are the most suitable ones for us, especially if you're looking for an all-in-one vacuum and not just a floor cleaner. We'll focus on canister vacuum cleaners in this video. For a corded vacuum cleaner, you should look for at least 22 to 25 kPa suction for proper deep cleaning. I recommend motor wattages of 1400 watts and above. Lower wattage motors get heated up during long cleaning runs. The brands that you see on the screen have the highest published suction in this category. One important note. A very high wattage motor is very noisy as well. Generally, if they have above 1500 watts, they also need a 16 amp plug point to operate. Some people do use a converter and use it with a 5 amp plug point. But this is not recommended due to safety hazard because in continuous operation, it pulls more than 5 amps of power and can overload the circuit, melt the plug or damage the wiring or the socket altogether. Most of the brands don't publish this information, so be aware of that before purchasing. All corded vacuum cleaners have floor and crevice attachments. Upholstery attachment is missing in some of them, which makes sofa and mattress cleaning cumbersome. I would skip those corded vacuum cleaners. Unlike cordless vacuum cleaners, the attachments in many corded vacuums are not motorized. Non-motorized attachments are cumbersome, especially when you're cleaning carpets or upholstery. Blower attachment is only available in a couple of corded vacuum cleaners. This is useful for cleaning the car, balcony or computer. About 50% of the vacuum cleaners that I have compared are bagless. I recommend the bagless ones over the ones with bag, which still exist in budget corded vacuum cleaners. Bagless vacuum cleaners are more convenient and more hygienic to empty as well. While bagless ones are easier to empty, at least 1.5 to 2 liter bin size means fewer times to empty during the long cleaning runs. The brands you see on the screen have bin sizes above 1.5 liters. HEPA filters are included in all corded vacuum cleaners. Another important aspect is the cord length and the type of plug point. This is one of the most common complaints I get from viewers, that the cord length is too short. A 5-meter cord length should be the minimum in my opinion. Inalsa Spruce and Eureka Forbes Quick Clean DX have cord lengths less than 5 meters and Miele vacuum cleaners have the best upwards of 9 meters. Warranty for corded vacuums is generally 1 year, with the exception of Philips, which gives a 2-year warranty, and Dyson, which gives a 5-year warranty. Service is better for corded vacuums than cordless vacuums because there are many established Indian brands that have been in this category for decades. Like always, I do a sentiment analysis of the vacuum cleaner brands that I have reviewed. Dyson has the best product and service satisfaction, followed by Philips and Eureka Forbes. While product satisfaction of Bosch, Bissell, Hoover, Millie are good, service quality is quite average in India currently. So now that you understand what to look for when you are narrowing down a corded vacuum cleaner, let's talk about my recommendations. Let's start with the performance segment between 8,000 to 15,000, where you get the best value. First is the Philips Power Pro corded vacuum cleaner. This is one of the most powerful corded vacuums with a 1900 watt motor and a 33 kPa suction power for long, intense deep cleaning sessions. The allergy HEPA 13 filter is useful if you have allergies. The catch, being a 1900 watt powerful vacuum cleaner, this does require a 16 amp plug point. If you want maximum suction power for deep cleaning of carpets, sofas and mattresses, this continues to be the best value pick. Next is the Eureka Forbes Super Vac. This has a powerful 1600 watt motor with a cyclonic technology for deep cleaning of floors, dusting and sofa cleaning on a budget under 7,000. You get a 1-year warranty and the reliable Eureka Forbes service network at this budget. The catch, this also needs a 16 amp plug point to support the powerful 1600 watt motor and it does not have a blower. Next is the Eureka Forbes Stellar Corded Vacuum Cleaner, which is a great option if you want a powerful corded vacuum with a blower. The blower works well for clearing dust from balconies, corners, computer keyboards and outer spaces. Eureka Forbes service network is also one of the most reliable ones in India, including Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. The catch, this uses a cloth dust bag instead of the bagless design, which means recurring bag replacement costs. In the premium segment above 20,000, I only have one recommendation for you, and that is the Dyson Big Ball Corded Vacuum Cleaner. It comes with a 5-year warranty and reliable Dyson support, particularly in Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities. It comes with almost 22 feet or 7 meter long cord, one of the longest, a 1.6 liter bin, and a no-touch bin emptying process. It does not need a 16 amp plug point like most other powerful vacuum cleaners like Philips or Eureka Forbes need. The catch, it is almost 2.5 times more expensive than the other vacuums at almost similar functionality. If you're on a budget, I have one recommendation for you, and that is the Inalsa Spruce Corded Vacuum Cleaner. The 1200 watt motor with the 18 kPa suction power is adequate for floor cleaning and dusting, and the built-in blower lets you blow dust out of corners, balconies and outdoor spaces. Useful for car cleaning as well. The catch, the reusable dust bag needs to be washed regularly to maintain suction, and the 1200 watt motor is lower than most other vacuum cleaners, which means it does just an okay job with carpets and mattresses. If you found this video useful, share the video and subscribe to become part of the 2 lakh plus community that trusts us with their decision making. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.